This is a video about consumers, detritivores, and saprophytes. Consumers, detritivores, and saprophytes are all classified as heterotrophs, which are organisms that obtain organic molecules from other organisms. Consumers are organisms that ingest organic matter that is living or recently killed. Examples are any familiar animals that we know, such as tigers, giraffes, elephants, humans, sharks, and more. They do not absorb all the energy in the food. The energy that they do not take into their tissues leaves them in one of the three ways. First, the energy is released as heat by the performance of cell respiration, thermal regulation, or by the metabolism of the body. Second, the energy is passed to detritivores and saprophytes after the consumer's death. And lastly, the energy is also passed to a consumer of any organism in higher trophic level. For example, primary consumers are eaten by secondary consumers, and secondary consumers are eaten by tertiary consumers. This pyramid of energy diagram shows how organisms that have higher trophic level earns less energy. While the primary consumers earn about 10% of the energy that producers had, the secondary consumers gain only 1%, and the tertiary consumers get less than 0.1% of the total energy. There are different levels and types of consumers as well. There are 3 levels: primary, secondary, and tertiary consumers. Also, there are 3 types of consumers: herbivores, carnivores, and omnivores. Herbivores refer to consumers that eat plants. Carnivores refer to ones that eat only meat, and omnivores are animals that can eat both plants and meat. Usually herbivores are primary consumers since they can only eat plants which are classified as producers. Including the consumers, all living things die sooner or later. However, regardless of how long they live, they all produce organic waste during their life. Somehow, the organic nutrients need to be returned to the soil as inorganic minerals to allow the cycling of elements to start again. The group of organisms involved in this cyclical process are called as decomposers, consisting detritivores and saprophytes. In definition, decomposers are organisms that obtain their energy from dead organisms. Detritivores are organisms that nest non-living organic matter. Examples are dung beetles, earthworms, and starfishes. Saprophytes are organisms that live in or in non-living organic matter, secreting digestive enzymes into and absorbing the products or digestion. Examples are bread and mushrooms. The energy that passes to detritivores and saprophytes is eventually released by cell respiration and lost as heat. But don't be confused between detritivores and saprophytes. Detritivores are organisms that take in dead matter, ingest, and decompose it by digestion inside the body. However, saprophytes decompose dead matter by secreting chemicals, then absorb the decomposed nutrients. So the sequence is different. These decomposers take essential part in the cycling of nutrients, especially saprophytes. Saprotrophic bacteria and fungi have an essential role in nutrient cycles. They feed by secreting enzymes into dead organic matter, including dead plants and animals and feces. The enzymes gradually break down the organic matter, and the nutrients that were locked up in complex organic compounds are released. The saprophytes then absorb the substances that they need from the digested organic matter. Without saprophytes, nutrients would remain locked up permanently in dead organic matter, and organisms that need the nutrients would soon become deficient. Thank you for watching this video.